And I'm going to go ahead and zap this, actually, because the princess is going to do a lot of work for us. And he used his arrows, guys. And we have healthy princess. Come on now. Come on now. Guys, let's go. Let's see what we get. Guys, what is it going to be? But the point here is I drop the ice golem. Why do I do that? Because the balloon will get taken down because it's being targeted, but the baby dragon will then turn onto the ice golem. And then it'll walk it this way and give me more time to A, build up elixir to get a musketeer down if I need to, or fireball. Guys, remember this, please. There's a lot of time in battle. Everyone thinks you just got to go YOLO right when the battle starts and just cross your fingers. Do not do that, okay? There's a lot of time in battle to constantly keep chipping and chipping to eventually win. All right, so just play patient and relax. You really do want to make sure you watch the battles along with the breakdowns, okay? Because there's a lot of micro placements and things. If you just watch how I play and how I kite and distract, it's super helpful, especially when I go and segue into the breakdown portion, okay, guys? So be sure to watch the battles in their entirety, all right? What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. As always, your boy is back into the Clash Royale video, guys. We're going to have a little bit of fun today. We're going to be back on my level 10 account. You guys are highly requesting it. Okay, I'm going to call this Arena 7, 214. We're going to rock 2 decks. One is going to be a lot higher skill, but also highly requested because people want to learn. And the other one's going to be more of a beatdown strategy, guys. The first one is going to be Hog 2.6, okay? Now, if you are only in Arena 7, you need to be in Frozen Peak to get the Ice Golem and Ice Spirit. I think you can trade for it, guys, so see if you can, you know, go ahead and jump into a clan, make a trade. You can swap in the Fire Spirit for the Ice Spirit, and you can swap in the Knight for the Ice Golem. Different playstyle now, though, okay? Because you can't really kite with the Ice Golem because the Knight will obviously attack the troop that you're trying to kite, very likely, so it's not really the same strategy. And if you don't have the log, you can rock the Barb Barrel. Again, different playstyle because with Hog 2.6, it is about cycling and distracting and getting positive elixir trades. It's about spell cycling and getting chip damage. It's about protecting these 2 cards, and all while getting back to the Hog Rider and keeping that constant pressure, guys. The second deck is going to be a Mega Knight Beatdown. I do feel this is probably going to be more preferred because the cycle decks, just in general, guys, are harder to play. I'm going to break them down. You guys know how we roll. But obviously, this is a Mega Knight Beatdown, kind of a double Prince deck with a bait aspect as well. Guys, we're going to rock the Wizard. All right, come on. We're going to go ahead and jump into it with Hog 2.6 first. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and break these games down as well. All right, so level 10 against a level 10. So with this, the only downside to this is that I can cycle the Ice Spirit, but you want it to match the King Tower that you're facing, and right now, because it's never going to get chipped. So part of 2.6 is getting tower chip. So I'm just basically cycling back here. And then I'm going to go ahead and run an Ice Golem, because he knows it's not going to hit. And most likely, guys, just know this too. Based on a few cards that are played, a lot of times people will know what you're playing, okay? So this could work out for us. Depends what he wants to put in front of this baby dragon. I might go Hog Rider opposite lane. There we go. I'm good with this. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to go ahead and distract just a little bit. All right, and he missed the tornado. Okay, so we're going to be patient here. Now, he's a little upset. But he dropped Baby Dragon. Watch this. Here we go. We go here, and then we're going to go ahead and do this. I could have kited actually opposite lane, but we should be okay. Lumberjack, though. No, we're good. We're good. Okay, so now we're going to play patient. So he's Baby Dragon. Now, that's part of it, right? It's knowing what my opponent is using. So 3 of the cards, right? One is a good counter to the Hog Rider. That's a Lumberjack. He's probably running Balloon. I'm going to go ahead and go Cannon here. We'll help take that out. And I'll play a little patient, not worried about spell cycling yet. He is not back to his... He might have Skeleton Army or something like that, but he's not back to his Lumberjack. So, okay, so he's got Bowler. That's another great answer. It's I don't say a great answer. I mean, I'm getting the shots off here, right? I do have a level 12 Hog Rider. But I guess my point is the Bowler can be super annoying, okay? Really annoying. So we're going to go ahead and... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and log this back, right? We're going to log it back. He's got that going on. We'll go here. And then I'm going to go and go here. And I actually thought that he probably would be running something like Balloon. So we're going to be okay. You guys notice that I'm going to distract that Baby Dragon. And I'm not even going to do anything with this Balloon. Oh, it did freeze it. I do have to Fireball it now, though, unfortunately. And we go ahead and take care of that. So try to get sneaky freeze. All right, so now with this, I'm just going to go ahead and cycle Skeletons here in the back. And I already know, so guys, real quick, I already know that I have it in the bag, right? I am going to keep pressure on this side. And let's see, I got it by fireball, so 82, that kind of stinks a little bit. So he finally got that down there. So we'll go here. I'm going to go ahead and get a musketeer down because he's going to push the balloon, right? And I'm going to try to kite a little bit. The cannon actually should have been one tile lower. So let's go here. And let's go here, distract the Inferno Dragon just a little bit. We'll go here. I'm going to go ahead and fireball this as well. And then what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go ahead and bring this over because it's going to try to freeze, right? So again, obvious, okay? So we're going to go here. We're bringing the balloon all the way over. I'll go back here with this. And we're going to log this here as well. We're going to keep this going. We got that. Well, we don't got that yet. Okay, so we should still be okay because we're going to go ahead and fireball. So that was well played as far as the tornado is concerned. He did miss the first one. Might have made it a little bit more difficult, but you guys can see there at the end. A lot to show, okay? Like I said, I'm going to break it down. Guys, magical chest. Let's go. Come on now. Take that. All right, switching to the next deck. Get a level 11. Mega Knight, again, is one of the safest cards to use. Now, the thing I love about any kind of a bait variation is you probably are going to start with something you can go ahead and... It's okay to drop this here at the bridge. I'm going to go ahead and log this back. He could be running Balloon. Not 100% sure yet, though, guys, but we're going to go here with this, and I'm going to go Wizard. Should be able to splash most of that away. We'll have a little teeny bit of a counter push. So, Wall Breakers... Okay, so he's got that. That's actually pretty good for us because I think what I'm going to do is now, what some people would do is they would go Mega Knight in the back, and I'm not going to do that. We do get a shot off, too. Let's go. I'm not going to go Mega Knight in the back. I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, you know what? Let me think about this for a minute because he's going to go ahead and drop the Wall Breakers, okay? So let's go ahead and go in with the Prince. I'm going to do that. And if he goes in with the Wall Breakers, try to keep pressure, I'm going to zap them. All right, we're going to let this all go. I'll go here with this, with the Princess. I'm going to let that happen. I'm okay with the Magic Archer doing some stuff. Okay, he's got that going on. And now I'm going to go ahead and do this. I don't think I'm going to get... That Lumberjack did some work for him. All right, so now we'll go ahead and log with a boom. I get some work done there, ladies and gentlemen. Got to play a little patient. Now, the only thing here is you got log and you have zap, all right? So 2 small spells. But I do... Guys, look, you have to understand here, too. Patience, right? So people would just drop Dark Prince at the bridge, so don't do that either. Now, what I do know is, guess what? He is back. I'm going to make the assumption he has Balloon, but I'm not 100% sure. It's just rare that I see Lumberjack and not Balloon. He is back to his Inferno Tower, so don't drop the Mega Knight. Why would I drop the Mega Knight if I know he's going to counter it, right? He's going to have to do something here. There he goes. So he got his own Mega Knight, right? So we're going to go ahead and use the Prince. And then I'm going to go ahead and get a Princess down, okay? Now, we should be able to clean most of that stuff up, and I might have to actually get this down here, so he's going to get a shot off. The Wizard will do some pretty good work for us. I don't think I get the Bar Barrel down in time. I was going to try to tank for the Wizard. All right, so we're doing pretty good here. I just have a feeling he has Balloon. I really do. So we'll go here, and then we're going to go ahead and log once again. We're going to go ahead and zap this, and we should be able to get those as well. Let's let this all happen. Now, this is going to be one of those longer battles. Okay, that's really... I'm happy about that, okay? So we're going to go ahead and go Mega Knight. He might try to pressure opposite lane. Would not be a bad play. You guys know I like to rock that sometimes, too. I got to be a little careful, right? All right, so now we'll go in with the Prince. I just want to make sure... I might go double Prince push here, because this is what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and get a Princess down. And I'm going to go ahead and zap this, actually, because the Princess is going to do a lot of work for us, and he used his arrows, guys. And we have healthy Princes. Come on now. Come on now. Guys, let's go. Let's go. All right, 2 decks that you guys can try, okay? I'm telling you, 2 different styles. I really want you guys to learn definitely how to run cycle decks, and I'm going to continue to bring them. I already brought a couple of videos and how-tos and breaking it down, but we're going to do the same thing, okay? Before we do that, though, guys, let's go ahead and see what we get in this chest. I think we have a key, and we do. Let's see what we get. All right, let's go. What is it going to be? I want something I don't have. Ice Wizard, maybe? Lumberjack. I don't have the Lumberjack, guys. Let's go. That's a whole nother level of decks. Anyways, like I said, we're going to go and break it down, so stay tuned. All right, guys, a lot of great things to learn these 2 battles for sure. You guys know I cycled the Ice Spirit in the back just to see if my opponent would make a move. Eventually, he drops Baby Dragon, which then makes its way here. Then he drops the Inferno Dragon at the bridge. Don't do that, okay? And then I use the Ice Golem, which is very important in 2.6. Not only do you want to cycle, you want to distract and get positive elixir trades, right? And you want to protect the musketeer and the cannon. All right. Obviously, like I said, distract with even cards like the skeletons and the ice spirit. But guys, this musketeer is going to go ahead and take care of business, and she is so good against baby dragons and inferno dragons, especially when you have distracting cards. Like I said, the ice golem and the skeletons there. We have a hog rider. Full health. All right, he has to answer that. We get so much damage on that. And then from that point, I know I was going to say in my head, relax, okay? You get that damage and then just reset. But by that point, I was already cycling to other cards to already get back to that hog rider, okay? So it's very, very important to keep in mind. It's about spell cycling. It's about defending positive elixir trades and getting back to your hog rider. Continuous chip is the goal. Once I saw Lumberjack, I started to think in my head, and I used this as advice, okay, that he might be running the meta deck with the balloon freeze. I wasn't 100% sure, but by seeing Baby Dragon and then obviously eventually seeing Bowler, I knew. But guys, that is another tip. Just learn the meta decks. You don't see them as much down here in these arenas, but by learning them and knowing them, by seeing 1 to 3 cards, you're already going to be knowing what your opponent's playing. So therefore, you can already start to strategically think how you can outcycle and plan your method of attack, okay? And cycling, especially with 2.6, of how you can get back to the hog rider super fast, okay? So once I saw Lumberjack, I had to be a little careful here. I'm obviously doing well on Elixir, but I knew that I was probably going to be using the Ice Spirit at the very least, depending on what he supported this with, if he did drop the balloon, and the Ice Golem to pretty much take out the Lumberjack, which would basically be a 3 for a 4 trade. So as you can see here too, why I put this in is because Hog 2.6 is not only about the things I've mentioned, but it is about dual lane pressure to a degree. And look at this Musketeer. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of that out. Okay, we went ahead and brought this Lumberjack back, which basically takes him out. I'm doing pretty good on Elixir, and as you can see, he has 4 Elixir. So I'm not worried about anything that he could do at the moment, okay? And all I'm going to start to do again is either cycle spells or bring something else down like a musketeer and things like that because I have Hog Rider. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to pressure with it regardless, probably whichever lane he is not pushing in. So this is when I knew pretty much, I was 99% sure that he was running the meta deck with Balloon, Bowler, Freeze, obviously with the Lumberjack and things like that. So I have enough cards here, especially the Musketeer, which to me, outside of the Hog Rider being the win condition, she's the MVP. She is so good in 2.6. So I only want to point this out because in my head, I'm like, I got to be able to outcycle his Lumberjack and his Bowler. And I knew that I had to protect from Balloon Freeze. All right, so that's part of it. Okay, so as the battle's going on, I'm thinking these things, okay? And then right here, the main point that I want to show you guys is I bring the balloon kind of high. Okay, we have a musketeer that will get a shot off over here, right? Look at this tower, okay? So I'm leaving that alone. I'm not even concerned with that. If he counters it, he does. But the point here is I drop the ice golem. Why do I do that? Because the balloon will get taken down because it's being targeted, but the baby dragon will then turn onto the ice golem. And then it'll walk it this way and give me more time to A, build up elixir, to get a musketeer down if I need to, or fireball. In this case, he did freeze with a sliver of health on the balloon, so I did have to fireball. So right here again, look, 82. So in my head, okay, now the log I think only does 80, so that kind of stinks. But in my head, I could fireball that at any time. So again, I'm leaving that alone. I'm not worried about it because I can get that last second. All right, so right here, I'm thinking about his push, okay? And his push has already got a baby dragon. He's got the bowler. He's looking to drop the lumberjack. And I already know that, right? The only thing I care about is balloon freeze at the moment because I could distract the lumberjack and I can distract cards like this. The baby dragon's a little bit harder. I have to use the ice golem because it will splash on the skeletons, right? So that's not going to work. But I knew at this point with a musketeer down, okay, and with this tower being at 82, I was going to be in good shape. And you'll see here in the future screenshot that I basically kind of keep walking it to bring the balloon to the other arena tower that's basically full health, all right? Which is right here. Okay, so as you can see, I knew he was going to freeze. He did get actually he missed this musketeer. I didn't even notice that, but he did get this one. All right, we got a bowler here, but it's going to be off of tower, so I'm not worried about it at all. And notice this, he did freeze, and he does have a baby dragon, which is splashing basically on the musketeer. All right, I can't tell exactly what she's targeting right now, but look how I walk the balloon over to this cannon, and then basically it goes here. So we're good to go. Again, 82. We're good to go. 13 seconds left. I got it, guys. All right, next battle, guys. Now with this one, the reason why I threw this screenshot in is because I wanted to show how I knew I was at an elixir deficit. All right, and when that happens, this is the mistake people make, is they will start to continue to try to, maybe they drop a princess. Don't do that, all right? Do not do that because by this point, my opponent already has way more elixir than I do. So I knew I had to be patient. Remember, with any beatdown strategy, and there are heavier ones than the one I'm showing here, you have to play a little patient. If you overcommit, you will not be able to defend. Just because it's Beatdown doesn't mean you can just like impose your will. All right, you have to still play patient. I had to drop obviously the Prince to take care of this lumberjack, and I had to use a 5 elixir wizard, which didn't even completely take out the barrel like right away. All right. And that was not a good trade. And basically, there wasn't going to be a whole lot I could do with these 2 cards. All right. So I had to let it happen and reset. Okay. So play patient. Now, one thing I did like, I think I got 1 shot off with the wizard, which was really, really nice. But look, that tells me everything I need to know. Okay. With the deck that I'm running, I am running Mega Knight. This is a great counter to the Mega Knight. I didn't know he had Mega Knight actually, and I didn't know he had the Minion Horde. I think he only dropped it once in the match. But at this point, I already knew he had the Inferno Tower on the map. Well, guess what? It's out of cycle. Now, I don't run the Mega Knight right away, okay? I do feel that sometimes, all right, you don't want to just drop him in the back, but you want to play a little patient with him and keep pressure with cards like the Prince, either Prince, and the Goblin Barrel, and obviously Princess. Remember that what you want to do with the Princess in most cases. And so looking here, right, this tower over here is less. So I'm going to put Princess, and we're going to march on this side, okay? Because she is going to be able to have the range to attack anything on that side, and she's going to be super annoying as she marches that way, and the opponent is going to have to answer it, okay? So that's what you want to do with the Princess in most cases. Don't push her and clump her in the same push that you're trying to get a lot of tower damage on, okay? Because they can usually spell her or something like that, get a lot of value and things like that, guys. So just be smart about that. All right, so right here, he dropped his Mega Knight. Now, my main point here was not allowing the Magic Archer to get that geometry. I think I was perfect on the tile placement, which is great. And notice Princess. What did I say? Push this side. And I'm defending this side here with the Prince. Notice I did not drop the Mega Knight because the Prince will counter it. And then I was going to go ahead and get this Wizard down on the Magic Archer. And I was going to play, again, at this point, still patient, right? Because I knew... Guys, remember this, please. There's a lot of time in battle. Everyone thinks you just got to go YOLO right when the battle starts and just cross your fingers. Do not do that, okay? There's a lot of time in battle to constantly keep chipping and chipping to eventually win. All right, so just play patient and relax. Anyways, I wanted to go ahead and get a positive elixir trade with the Prince against the Mega Knight, and I still don't even think I've shown mine yet, but I knew in my head he had very, very low on elixir number 1, but I knew he had the Inferno Tower back in cycle based on the counting of cards and things like that. And he was obviously can keep pressure with wall breakers. I think that was one of the mistakes he made. He should have continued pressure with that, at least splitting them here or something like that. But I don't know, guys. He just didn't play that part well. I love the wall breakers. I'll probably bring that in a future video as well. So right here was super clutch. This is probably one of my favorite moments of the battle, okay? Because notice this log. All right, we have a Dark Prince that's going to distract this Lumberjack. I'm good to go. He drops the barrel and then he drops the wall breakers, and this log takes it all out. That might have been one of the most clutch logs in my Clash Royale career. I'm just playing. It's not. But that was a really, really good play, so I wanted to include that. So here is the push, right? And this is the first time I saw the Minion Horde. So I wanted to... I think I got the... Did I get the Mega Knight down first? I might have dropped the Mega Knight down first, and then I went ahead and built up the double Prince push. But this is the push. This is super hard to defend if they don't have the right counters. Once I saw the Minion Horde, and I knew that I had Zap and Princess in cycle, we're going to call that GG's, guys. And you saw from the battle there, look, that's the Minion Horde. Basically, the Princess and Zap took it out. And then this push, look, I'm telling you guys, this is all full health pretty much. Completely destroyed that tower. All right. Anyways, guys, thank you again for all the continued support. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Leave the comments below. Hope everyone is doing well, staying safe. Until the next video, guys, take care. Peace out.